everybody, I'm a little bit early here for my nail appointment, so I wanted to just do a quick video. I haven't done one of those in a while because either usually unmade up or I have so much going on that I haven't taken the time to do a video for you guys. But I wanted to just really quick go over a few things to kind of let you guys know what's going on in Hildy's world. So today is the 11th, I think, of July. And I am about to get my nails done because I'm not going to show them to you because they're a hot mess. I tried to take them off myself. Big mistake. I made a mess. And now they're all short and uneven. And so yeah, as far as writing goes, I'm having an amazing time. I'm writing Highlander Romance. For those of you that don't know, I try not to be distracted by this. For those of you that don't know, I'm switching over from Western to Highlander romance. For the most part, I think it's probably a permanent move. After writing Westerns for about 5 years, I kind of got to the point where, you know, burnout started hitting. The sales were kind of declining in that genre. I don't know if it's the genre or it was just me that I wasn't coming out with the right content for that market. So one of my best friends in writing, Catherine Levesque, offered me to come over and write for her for Dragonblade Press, and that would give me a good start into Highlander romance. Of course, I jumped on that. It's an amazing opportunity, so I'll be writing 3 books for Dragonblade Press to begin with, and who knows, I might continue to write for them for a while. I'm also just putting out a few shorts. They're Highlander Novellas that I've kind of been holding on to, that I wrote for different projects or whatever. And I decided, what the heck, I'm going to start releasing Highlander Novellas so that you guys can get a glimpse of my writing in that genre. So I started off next week, Declan's Bride releases, and then the following week Ian's Bride releases, and then I have another one called Highland Mists that will be releasing after that on the 30th. So for the next 3 weeks there'll be little romps. I call them romps because it'll probably take you 2 to 3 hours to read. It'll be a good little getaway. They are sexy, so just be prepared for that. I would say on a heat level from 1 to 5 they are probably 3.5. Not, you know, just so you do get in bed with the characters and kind of go through whatever they're doing, but I don't try to be super explicit, but they're pretty sensual. So just to give you a heads up, a little bit of a departure from my Westerns. And other than that, I will be doing my first full-length Highlander novel will be coming out in October. I turn it in about a week. I'm all done with it. I'm just going over, having one of my content editors go through it so she can tell me if there's any plot holes or anything that she thinks needs smoothing, that kind of stuff. So, and that one is going to be called The Heartless Laird, the first of the Clan Ross series. And it's a really good story. You guys are gonna love it. It's kind of intertwined. It's got like 3 stories. It's different because there's a clashing of 2 clans, and normally you just hear from the one clan where the hero is, but in this case I wrote it so that you get to know both sides of the story, so that it made it a little bit challenge for writing, but I loved it. I loved the challenge and I was up for it. So as the series continues, you will be reading both sides of the story, so you'll get to know the perceived enemies and the heroes clan as well. So it's been fun. I think you'll like it. And then for those of you that don't know, I also write paranormal under H.M. McQueen, and I have a new series kicking off. It's a rewrite of a very old series that I wrote 8-9 years ago. So they've been rewritten and rehashed, and they are the Immortal Protectors. I have books 1 through 4 that are releasing. Book 1 just released, Immortal Spartan. And then it's Immortal Highlander, Immortal Scotsman, and Immortal Lord. And then I'm going to be writing a novella after that called Immortal Rogue. So just in case you guys are more on the paranormal, urban fantasy, contemporary side, these stories take place in Atlanta for the most part. They do go to Scotland and things like that for different things that happen. But the first 4 take place in Atlanta. The 5th one, it will also take place in Atlanta, and then the next one after that, it'll be partly Texas and partly Atlanta, and then the final book will probably take place mostly in Italy, and then that'll be probably the end of that series, and then I have another series after that. So yeah, I'll be writing, putting 2 different hats on. So right now I'm concentrating on my Highlanders, and I'll be doing that for the rest of the year up into beginning of 2020, and then in between there I'm gonna get the novella written for H.M. McQueen. So in case you guys are wondering why I haven't been doing that many live videos and why I haven't really, you know, in between all that, I also am traveling, so I wanted to bring that up. So in August, my husband and I are going to the Baja Peninsula of Mexico. That's where I'm from, and he's never really been there, so we're going to be spending a week down there. I'll be visiting family and kind of letting him check out Rosarito and Ensenada and that area, because we're trying to decide if we do retire, what part of Mexico we would retire to. So which will be in about 3 years. So we're checking out different cities in Mexico. We're going to start by going to my hometown, which is Baja, so Baja Peninsula is not really mainland Mexico, so there's a lot of differences between the Baja Peninsula and mainland Mexico. The northern part is very Americanized, the southern part is very touristy. So Ensenada, which is one of the places near where we're kind of considering retirement, is one of the stops for the Carnival Cruise Lines. So when you go down the western cruises and Carnival, one of the stops is Ensenada. So I was telling him I haven't been there in a while, so I'm a little worried that it might be a little too touristy, but we'll see. So that's where I'm going to be spending a week in August, and then after that visiting family and friends in San Diego and Los Angeles. Then in September, I will be at PenCon in St. Louis. I hope to see some of you guys there. It's a 2-day event. Please come. It's so inexpensive to go in there, and there are tons of authors. Look it up at PenCon, PenNedCon.com. Check it out. You guys will want to come when you see who else is going to be there. That is always a blast. It's low cost, and like I said, if you live in the area or just want to go to St. Louis for a weekend, that'll be a good event to go to. So I'll be going there, and then in end of September, I'm doing an author event in St. Pete. In October, the first weekend, I'll be in Atlanta for Moonlight and Magnolias, and there is a book signing there. I will be posting information for those of you that live in and around the Atlanta area that would like to come and say hello. Please do. I will be signing books on the first Saturday of October. So I hope to see some of you guys there. In November, I'm going to be going to Las Vegas for 20 books to 50K, and I've never been to that convention, but that is also a writer's convention. So that'll be it. I have 3 more events to do, and in between that, getting my books written. So yeah, I'm keeping busy. I just love this life as an author. I love you guys. I can never tell you how many times, I don't care how many times I say it, I am so thankful for your readership, for your support. And if you have any questions, put them, go ahead and ask in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer all of them. I think this is next weekend. I'm going to be in Myrtle Beach with friends. My deadline to finish this one book was, I had to get it done this week in order to go to the beach next weekend. So I'm gonna be able to go to the beach. Yay! I'm gonna be spending some time with my friends, so I'll be posting some pictures of Myrtle Beach in case any of you guys have never been there. It's a lot of fun. I'll try to do a couple videos while I'm there, or at least one video. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend, and remember to have fun and happy reading. Bye.